Have you ever scrolled through social media and seeing someone your age flexing fancy cars, luxury vacations, and a work whenever I want lifestyle? They claim they are successful just by posting videos. It makes success seem like it's just one viral moment. But here's the real question. What happens when the views fade and fame disappears? This is not just about influencers or fame. This is about all of us, especially young people, making choices that shape the rest of our life. The world is changing fast, and the pressure to become famous now is pulling many of us away from building something that lasts. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Norizam Berosli, and today I want to talk to you about something that's affecting our generation more than ever. The choice between chasing popularity and pursuing a degree. This message is especially for students and teenagers, those of us still deciding which direction to take in life. Whether you are in high school, college, or just thinking about your next step, this is for you. Back when, I spent a lot of time online, like most of you. I was also tempted to chase quick success instead of focusing on my education and future. I saw both the appeal and the consequences of choosing short-term fame over long-term goals. While popularity might offer quick rewards, pursuing a degree and long-term education leads to more stable, fulfilling, and lasting success. First, I will explain why youth are especially vulnerable to influence. Second, we look at how impulsive decisions like dropping out for fame can limit future options. And third, I will share how we can encourage better decision making through critical thinking and long-term planning. Let's begin by talking about why young people are so easily influenced. One major reason this issue matters is that young people are especially vulnerable to outside influence, which can lead them to make quick, impulsive choices about their future path. A study in Makassar City found that adolescents who are more likely to conform social pressures also tend to make impulsive decisions. This shows how peer influence can push young people into choices they have not deeply thought about, especially when it comes to their future. Time explains that the teenage brain is still developing the parts responsible for judgment and impulse control. Because of this, teens are biologically more prone to emotional, risky decisions, especially when they are trying to fit in or follow trends. But what happens when we act on those impulses? This can cause them to make impulsive decisions, like skipping higher education, quitting school, or choosing short-term internet content creation over long-term career planning. As a result, they may find themselves unprepared with limited options later in life, especially if online success doesn't last. A growing number of Malaysian youth are leaving school early to pursue influential careers, driven by the belief that social media success is faster and easier than formal education. But this trend often leads to regret when that success fades, leaving them with limited career options. As Business Today report, more things are asking, why should I study when I can be an influencer? A mindset that shows how social media can shape impulsive, short-sighted choices. These decisions may feel right in the moment, but can leave them unprepared for long-term success. So, what can we do about it? How can we help young people make wiser choices? The solution is to encourage critical thinking and long-term planning among youth. This means teaching young people to question what they see online and to understand that success takes time, effort, and education. Edutopia emphasizes that teaching critical thinking in middle and high schools helps students analyze information more deeply and make informed decisions. By learning to ask better questions and challenge surface level content, students become less likely to be misled by online trends or influencer hype. According to the Times, educators in the UK are calling for schools to focus more on critical thinking to help students navigate today's complex media environment. They argue that with so much misinformation online, students need tools to evaluate what's real and what's simply designed to go viral. As we wrap up, let's go back to the big picture. We have seen how young people are especially prone to outside influence. We have looked at the risk of making quick decisions without thinking ahead. And finally, we talk about how building a foundation through education and critical thinking can lead to a more secure and fulfilling future. So, I challenge you, don't trade your future for temporary fame. Think about where you want to be not just this year, but 10 years from now. Ask yourself, will this choice help me being a life I should be proud of when the spotlight fades? Because at the end of the day, degrees don't go viral, but they will go the distance. Let's choose wisely, let's choose what lasts. Thank you.